Yeah, we're just gonna cut right to the chase on this intro. Slop. Yeah, for this intro, we're just gonna cut right to the chase. Yeah, there's no getting around it. If you want a red interior Highlander, the XSE was made for you. Now let's take a look at it because this is a really special Highlander. But first, a big thanks to Koons Westminster Toyota for letting us take a look at this Highlander XSE. If you're interested in buying a new Toyota, be sure to check out their website in the description below. Let's get into it. Now let's start off by talking about the technology in the car, starting with your infotainment screen right here. This is not the huge one you can get up in the very high up trims, but it is very nice and simple to use, which is great. So you can see right here, you just have the cards you need laid out right there. Your navigation is nice and easily accessible, and of course you can throw up your projection onto the screen. We have this cool red theme to match the XSE, but if you don't like it, you can simply go to setup, scroll onto theme, and change it. And now you see we have the normal Toyota theme, which is very nice. Continuing around here, you can see that you have your eco, so if you had the hybrid, you might be a little more interested in this. There is no hybrid XSE though. You have to go other trims for that. Of course, audio is right here. You can see your radio stations and whatnot, and the map. So it's not a super in-depth system. However, it does have all the key features which are very easily accessible. And let's talk about your center gauge cluster right here. You can see you have those nice dials right there. In the middle of them though is a nice big screen. And right here, you control these buttons are how you control the center screen. So let's scroll around right here. You can see you have your speedometer right there, which a lot of people are going to be using, and fuel economy, driving support features, your audio. This part's pretty useful. You have your tire pressures right there on the vehicle, and also you have your all-wheel drive right there, so you can see where power is being sent. And then you have your safety systems and how they are operating. And of course, you can turn those systems on and off right here. They do use a lot of abbreviations for these systems, so some people may not be familiar, which is just something to keep in mind if the person buying this car is maybe not the most tech-savvy person. And then of course you do have different messages, so like the car's low on fuel right now, so it will tell you right there. So that is certainly, it's nice that it is such a big digital display, but a lot of the competition is starting to move closer and closer to full digital. It'll be interesting to see how Toyota responds to that. Let's talk about driver's assistance features. This vehicle has Toyota Safety Sense 2.5. That's going to get you pre-collision detection with pedestrian detection. On top of that, you're getting full speed radar cruise control. There's also lane departure warning with lane trace assist, road sign recognition, and you're also getting automatic high beams and blind spot monitoring with rear cross traffic alert. So a really full suite of safety features here. You might have heard me say this has Toyota Safety Sense 2.5. It doesn't add any new specific features from Toyota Safety Sense 2.0. However, all the features it does have are upgraded, so you have better millimeter wave detection and whatnot. So it is good to see that they are putting some work into the Highlander and giving it even better safety features on top of its already impressive safety suite. Taking a look at the front of the vehicle, really nice dip right here in the hood, gives a really powerful look. This is not a special hood for the XSE, but just really works with this trim. What is special for the XSE is this grille right here. It's kind of a love it or hate it sort of thing. I don't really like it, but you may, and that is fantastic if you do. Really nice LED lights right here. LED fog lights are right down here. Then you do have lots of fake grille down here and nice silver accents at the bottom, along with this really intricate bodywork, just really nice curves and folds there. Gives a pretty attractive front end, depending on how you feel about this bit right here. Let's move around to the side. Let's look at the side of the vehicle, starting right here with your 20-inch wheels. Really nice two-tone look to them. Really like how it looks. $425 ruby flare red paint right here. And you do have your heated mirrors with turn signal integration and the Toyota blind spot monitoring. Other than that, really deep byline right here. Toyota's trying to make this their signature look. You have some nice silver trim down here, and of course you have the roof bars up here if you want to put anything on top. Generally an attractive side profile. Let's take a look at the back. Looking here at the back, you have two exhausts down here. Again, nice silver trim, really looks nice against this ruby flare red. XSE and all-wheel drive badges, and the rear can be opened with your key. As that opens, that's going to reveal 16 cubic feet of cargo space right here, along with 84 if you put all the seats down. One really nice feature is you can put the third row down just from right here with a handle, so that is really useful to be able to fold it from here. Some vehicles you have to like go around and it's a big pain in the butt, but Highlander makes it nice and easy. Under the hood, you'll find a 3.5 liter V6 engine putting out 295 horsepower and 263 pound-feet of torque. Toyota says you'll get about 21 miles to the gallon in the city, around 29 in the highway. Just know that this is available as a hybrid, not the XLE, but many other trims are, and that can get you actually 36 in the city, 35 in the highway. Toyota also says this can tow around 5,000 pounds, which is pretty good. If you're enjoying the video, consider subscribing. Helps us out a lot. Let's get back to all of this now. All right, let's get into the vehicle here. Here's your key fob. You do have the passive entry, of course. Just give the handle a tug, in you go. And this interior does, of course, make quite the impression. Let's push the button to start up the car. And it comes to life. Sight lines are good, though with the third row and the headrest do kind of block visibility out the rear quarter of the car, but frontward visibility is very, very good. No real blind spots there. So entry is very easy. The vehicle is a little high, but not high enough that would cause you issues. And wow, every time I get in this interior, it makes an impression, which is pretty great. Now let's go through the interior and talk about the general quality. I'm actually going to take you all through by hand instead of putting it on the tripod, because I want to make sure I get all of this in right here. The seats do feel fairly comfy and supportive, typical Highlander seats, and of course power operated, but you can see they had the perforation, the red stitching. These seats really are something else. And of course the red leather also extends onto the doors right there. If we go into the back, I mean, it is everywhere, and I love it. I love that Toyota at least went full through with it. Most companies might only put, you know, some red stitching and whatnot, but Toyota just went all out. And you can see up there is more red stitching, and there is that carbon fiber along the dash right there. Toyota really, they went all out on this. Love it or hate it, you gotta admire them for the work they put into this interior. All right, let's talk about your center stack right here. Starting with your HVAC controls, they really look fantastic. You can see your temperature is displayed in the dial right there. Looks absolutely excellent. We do have heated seats right here, and you have all these buttons that are nice and big, so you can hit them with gloves on, or whatever you're doing. If you're at the racetrack with your XSE and have your racing gloves on, you can hit these really easily. Then you do have your switches right here. These switches are super tactile. I love how these feel. Way cooler than just normal buttons. And mimicking the shape of these switches are the vents down here. Nice and big, really easy to move those. Then you have this really large area under the infotainment system that you could fit a phone in, even a small tablet maybe. And there's a really nice area to throw your keys, along with just a plethora of charging ports. Pulling back from that, you do have your shifter. Nothing special about that. Typical Toyota shifter. And then you do have cup holders with the little bits to hold your drink in place, which is absolutely fantastic. Then you have all your drive modes back here, just sport, normal, and eco, which will control sort of the AC and make the car drive a little more efficiently, or give you just a little more power. This being the XSE having the all-wheel drive system, we do have a system to control whether you're in rock mode or mud mode. You can see as I change the dial, it'll change which mode the car is in, and it will actually turn off a lot of the safety systems depending on the mode you are in. So that is awesome to see. Pulling down from that, electronic parking brake and brake hold. You have hill descent control, a snow mode, traction control off, and you can turn off the auto start stop feature, which is really nice to see. Now your center console right here, pulling this back is gonna reveal our wireless charger, so you can put your phone in there. That's really nice. And pulling this up will reveal a really deep area. It's not super wide, but it is deep enough to fit just about anything, a purse or whatever, or some coins in that little tray right there. So a really practical storage area, really easy to reach everything, and everything's nice and big to interact with. So if you're wearing gloves or anything, no worries there. And now you join me here in the second row, and just, oh, it is red plastered everywhere. You know, it is starting to grow on me. The sporty Highlander really might be growing on me. So you do have these two nice little levers down here. One of them helps slide the seat on rails, which is really nice. You have to like reach and find a bar underneath. And the other lever, it's going to fold the seat all the way forward. We'll take a look at that in just a sec. You do have map pockets right here, temperature controls, and you have two USB-A ports, so each passenger can be charging their phone. Plenty of legroom back here for the second row. We'll take a look at the third row now. You also do have sunshades, which is a really nice feature. And now it's time for me to climb into the third row. All we're gonna do right here is pull this lever, and it will fold the seat forward and allow you to push it back. And now you can step in pretty easily. And once you're in, you're gonna find there's not a lot of room back here. I actually can't quite get behind this seat, but I can push up the back just a little from back here by pulling that same lever. It'll let you slip the back up a little. And here I am. I'm in the back of the Highlander, not very comfortably. Definitely a space for kids back here. It's even gonna be a tight squeeze for 3 kids back here. Definitely, you can put 2 adults if you have to, but they probably won't be happy. I'd consider this more of a 2-row SUV. However, it is nice to have the option. In terms of amenities, you do have cup holders back here, and that's really about it. And air vents, which is really nice. So again, definitely a place you could put kids, probably not adults. Oh, getting out's a little hard. Let's talk trims. All these trims are going to be for the gas only model, not the hybrid. Starting at $34,810, the base L is going to come with 5 USB ports. You're also going to be getting the Toyota Safety Sense 2.5 and keyless entry. At $37,010, the LE is going to get LED fog lights. You're also getting a height adjustable power liftgate along with blind spot monitoring. At $39,810, the XLE is going to get wireless charging. You're also getting a power moonroof and Softex heated front seats. At $41,405, the XSE, like we have today, is going to get you these 20-inch wheels. It's also going to get you the twin tip exhaust and that crazy interior. At $43,765, the Limited gets a special 11-speaker JBL sound system. You're also getting heated and ventilated leather seats and a kick-activated power liftgate. And topping the range is the Platinum at $46,965. That vehicle is going to get a 12.3-inch touchscreen. You're also getting a power panoramic sunroof and a bird's eye view camera. This particular Highlander is very much a taste thing. The Highlander is a fantastic vehicle, of course. It's why they sell so many. You're getting that fantastic Toyota name. You're getting the really, really cool interior with this. I think it's really grown on me. You will have the coolest car in the school pickup lane. If this is your taste, be sure to stop by Koons Westminster Toyota. I've been told this red on red is actually apparently pretty rare for the XSE, which is pretty cool. So be sure to stop by, check out their website in the description below. A huge thanks to you all for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you like our videos. It really helps us out a lot, guys. This is one of the last videos I'm filming before getting back into school for the spring semester. But guys, make sure to stay in touch with us. Shoot us an email, leave a comment. We love talking to y'all. We'll see y'all in next week's video.